What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to a snowy winter's day. It's officially started snowing here. It's cold as hell outside, but none of that matters today. We have more important matters to address right now. I have a box from Julie Farnham here today. This is always exciting stuff for me. There's nothing that gets me going more than when I see a package show up at my door from Julie Farnham. We've had this incredible thing going on for the last several years. I look at it almost like a modern day pen pal system. My grandma, as a kid, I always had so much, I was so interested in the fact that she had this pen pal that she just carried on with for her whole life, sending letters, sending gifts back and forth. And now the way that I look at this, I think Julie is my truly great friend, but also essentially a modern-day pen pal, an amazing person, huge Minnesota Wild fan, massive sports card collector. There's so many things we could say about Julie, but first and foremost, she is incredibly generous. And I've got another package here from Julie. And today it is my turn to open up one of these great boxes. So Julie, I'm sure, has hooked us up with all kinds of crazy things, as she always goes above and beyond. So what I will do is I'll take a second to cut into this box. It's a large box. It's not going to fit on the screen, but I'm ready for this. I had to make a coffee here. It's incredibly cold today, so I got my special mug out. I got a nice warm cup of coffee ready to go. Very strong coffee. So there we go. A sip of coffee for Julie there today, everybody. My weird parakeet furniture. I don't know. It's birds sitting on furniture made out of human appendages. I don't know what's going on. So for your viewing pleasure, what I will do here today is I will unbox this quickly. And when I snap my fingers magically, all of these a collection of goodies will be laid out in front of you before your very eyes. So with me now, everybody, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we are back here, everybody. This is wild here. This is above and beyond, as I said before, but this is some serious earth-shattering, mind-blowing, realm-ripping stuff here today. Look at this. We got one box. We got a box. Okay, I gotta move. We gotta make some room. We gotta make room. We got a box of Topps 2025-2026. This will be the inaugural year that Topps has had rights to the basketball cards again. That is going to be incredible. I am super excited for that. I know everybody's freaking out about Cooper Flagg right now. He's the big Chase rookie. I don't know much about him, but we got that. So this is awesome, Julie. Thank you so much. I've also picked up some stuff to send you back for trades for these. But this is incredible, and this is something I have not opened in probably 3 or 4 years, is Topps Chrome. This is the crown jewel for baseball cards, Topps Chrome. Everybody loves it. Beautiful stuff. Unfortunately, we got Roki Sasaki on the box. Nobody wants to see that guy. He's a great player, but I'm still upset about the World Series of Blue Jays. You know, they did so well. It was heartbreaking. This is going to be awesome. I'm super excited for that. This keeps going. This keeps going. It's a song that doesn't end. We got this thing here, too. This is going to be for a battle. We got a hobby box of credentials. Julie picked these up for some battling. So stay tuned for a future video where we will be battling with some credentials. I opened up one of those a while back, and I got an absolute mammoth autograph out of the box with that Jason Robertson rookie auto. This thing is pretty damn cool. We're going to open this right now. We're not going to waste any time. We got a Mandalorian Baby Yoda mystery figure kind of thing that is themed around Halloween. So let's get into this. Let's see what we got in here. This is super cool. I absolutely love the Mandalorian. Oh, hey, little guy. There we go. Look at him. And it's an ornament, too. I can hang him up on my Christmas tree this year. We got our little Baby Yoda. See if we can get him up here. No, he's too gone. He's far away. We'll put him right there. There we go. That's super awesome. Julie, thank you so much for this. I probably should have said that at the start of the episode. Thank you to Julie. And of course, massive shout out to Julie Farnham. Let me get the camera back here. Apologies if this video seems a little frantic, but I've been very sick the last couple of days. And I'm really excited right now. It's a strange combination of energy and excitement and also still feeling very sick, but we're getting there. So let's get the camera back, and then we have our note. We have our note. It's letter time. It's letter time. Stephen Pita, thanks for being awesome, friends. Tuna says to thank Pita for the birthday lobsters. Oh, yeah. Hope you will pull something crazy. I'm sure we will. We always do. Your friends, Julie, JD, and Tuna Tick. Tuna the Tuna Tick. Tuna the Thrill. Awesome stuff, Julie. Thank you so much. This is what I'm saying. I keep all these letters. So is this not just a modern day pen pal? Julie, one of my best friends, and I guess is my modern day pen pal. So we got those 3 boxes, but that is just the tip of the iceberg here. There is an absolutely incredible amount of cards in top loaders here. This is bonkers how much stuff we got. And then I believe, I don't know what this is. Don't really know what this is. But I'm just going to keep that. We're going to open that guy for last. I don't know why. It just feels right. All right. I don't know where to start because we have so many top loaders. But we'll just grab this bag here and we'll get into this. We're into this here. There's no turning back now. All right. First card is friggin' gorgeous. This is like, what's happening here? This is how we're starting this off. Oh, my. Look at this one. 36 out of 44. Game used something or other. That is a really cool card. What is this? Is this like an actual... It's Topps Chrome. Okay. Jersey Fusion. I've never seen a card like this. This is really cool. New Classics. Game Used Baseball. Sportscards.com. Very cool. Very, very cool. Beautiful card. That'll be one of the nicest Bo Bichette cards. Actually, I can tell you right now, that is the nicest Bo Bichette card that I have in my collection. That is stunning. Hopefully they can re-sign Bo. That's going to be a big player on whether or not the Jays can make it back to the World Series, as if we can bring back Bo. Look at this, too. I think I'm opening these in the wrong order here. I'm getting into the fire already. But we got a Brandt Clark. I know there's a couple Brandt Clark cards in here. This guy's one of my favorite players. Currently plays for the LA Kings, and he is an alumni of one of my favorite teams, the Barrie Colts. This is beautiful. So let's get this on screen. This is going to be a long video here today, people. So sit back, enjoy the ride. Get yourself some coffee if you need your coffee. Sorry I don't have an extra parakeet mug for you, but another sip of coffee for Julie, everybody. Look at this one here. So we'll show this Brandt Clark. We have chirography. Chirography. What is that word? Chirography. I don't know. Brandt Clark, though, really great player. He's having a good season so far. The Kings finally coming around now that Kopitar is healthy. Corey Perry is like on pace to have the best season of his career, which is pretty crazy to think about right now at his age. This is really cool. Dustin Brown has played with Los Angeles 2003. Stanley Cup, Dustin Brown. What is this card? Topps. I don't know. There's a lot of really unique stuff in here I've never seen before. That's one of the Topps G55. I know they used to do the little mini sets. Topps still does these with baseball. That's cool. Love Dustin Brown. Everybody, all the Kings fans love Dustin Brown. He brought us 2 Stanley Cups. He's got a statue out in front of the building with the dumbest name in the history of arenas, the Cryptocurrency Arena. Who named that place? The Crypto Center. Worst name ever for an arena. So we got some nice stuff here. We got a Credentials. We got a Quinton Byfield. We got an Anze Kopitar. Very happy he's back now. Speaking of Brandt Clark, the hometown legend from Artifacts, we have Brandt Clark. We have Trevor Moore from Artifacts. We got an Anze Kopitar from Credentials. Lots of nice stuff. Morgan Frost. The Flames not looking very good this year. Everybody wanted out last year or 2 years ago when they traded Markstrom and Tanev. A lot of the players asked for trades, and Craig Conroy said, we're not trading anybody. We've already made our moves. everybody show up to next year ready to play, and they did. The Flames had a good season last year, and the front office promised all these things, and they were going to restructure the team, and nothing happened, and now they're terrible, and everybody wants out. Anyways, Bernie Nichols, that's a pretty cool card shown on the Rangers, but he's with the LA Kings. Very cool stuff. Another QB, Quinton Byfield. We got the silver skates. We got a Nazem Kadri. Lots of rumors he might get traded back to Toronto. I would love to see it. I don't know if he would want to, but what do I know? We got this Samuel Honzek on the Flames. That's a rookie. We got a Connor Zary canvas card. We got a Darcy Kemper canvas card. We have a Kevin Fiala canvas card. He's had a good year. Scores some beautiful goals. I really like Kevin Fiala. Warren Foegele's another guy who's been great ever since he came over to the Kings. He was with the Oilers for a long time. He was a pain in the Kings' ass in the playoffs. And then they wised up and they started signing all these guys from the Oilers. Like they brought in Corey Perry. They brought in Warren Foegele. So if you can't beat them, sign them. I don't know. I don't know how the saying works. These are gorgeous too. These are some of the Parkhurst E-Pack exclusive cards. Beautiful stuff. These are always nice to add to the collection. Some of these sparkled E-Packs cards. We have a Dustin Wolf rookie. This poor guy is getting shelled right now in Calgary. The Flames are they're just terrible. And this guy's great, and I have a feeling they're going to spoil his whole career, and he's going to ask for a trade, and that'll be it. The Flames could have had this great franchise goalie, but I don't know. I'm sure I'm overthinking things, but I hope the Flames can turn their season around. Currently 32nd in the league right now. Matthew Coronado, rookie, out of Ovations, numbered to 99. That is a beauty. Matthew Coronado is a guy with just tons and tons of skill. There he is again. Matthew Coronado on these Parkhurst. That is a rookie speckly Parkhurst. Andrei Kuzmenko. This guy, I like him too. He's really funny. He's now with the Kings. He's looked great ever since he came over to LA. Big fan of Kuzmenko. And there he is again. What do you know? What do you know? What do you say? We got a Kuzmenko Parkhurst. I got to get another sip of coffee for Julie here, everybody. My throat's getting all dried up. It's good coffee. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep this party going here. We got a Drew Doughty Ultra, Fleer Ultra. Please bring back Fleer Ultra. Just bring back some of the retro sets. Like, I wish we could have Panini do hockey cards again. Panini Titanium was my jam. I've opened more Panini Titanium cards than anything else in my life. But they're gone. They're long gone. They're a thing of the past. We got another Drew Doughty Distortion. That's a beautiful one. I've never seen this before. Never seen that insert. We have Portillo, the goalie of the future. They have Carter George and Portillo. Two incredibly talented young goalies. So I'm sure after next year, when Kemper's gone, one of these guys will be up. Hopefully both of them. The big man, we got Samuel Hellenius. This guy's pretty good too. He's huge, pretty skilled. I like him. He's turned out well. Not afraid to fight, throw some good hits. And then this is a beauty. The Gold Style Unlimited. The Fleer Ultra Byfield. That's another beautiful card. My Quinton Byfield collection right now is like nothing I ever could have imagined in 100 years. But this is gorgeous stuff. We got a Byfield. This is from EX. I really wanted to open a box of this. I never got around to it. But now that I have this, I don't really need to, because this is the card I would have liked to pull out of it. And there we already have it. And we got, oh, wow. All the artifact stuff is so nice. I'm just afraid to buy it because I never do well. And if you don't already know, Artifacts Retail, don't ever buy Artifacts Retail. If you're going to buy this stuff, you got to buy the hobby version. And that is a stunning card right there. That is one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. The Purple City Bird Gang of Anze Kopitar. Why did I call him Anze Kopitar? It's the Purple City Bird Gang of Quinton Byfield. Come on now. All right, everything's falling around. Let me make some room. Make some room here. All right, we got another huge bag of top loaders here. We got a huge collection. And would you look what is sitting on the top of this pile here? What is going on now? Julie had told me about this card. I knew about this one. Look what we got here, everybody. We got a Charlie Simmer, an Orem, but that's not it. Wait for the best part. Just wait. Look at this. Come on now, Julie. Look at that. 101. We got a Charlie Simmer Artifacts 1/1 autograph. Charlie Simmer, one of the best LA Kings players from that era. He played on that line. With Marcel Dion, he was a great player. I was not alive to see this guy play, but that is an incredible card. Absolutely gorgeous. So happy to have this. Like, this card here alone is already too much. If I just got sent this card by itself in an envelope, I'd be happy for the rest of my life. But, like, look at all this other stuff. We got all this. We got all this. It goes for days and days here. I'm truly not worthy of all of this. I cannot express that well enough, especially today, because I can barely speak to begin with. Another sip of coffee of Julie for everybody. Come on now. Oh, but this is incredible. This alone, more than I deserve. I don't feel worthy with this. This is insane. All right, and we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going if I can collect myself here. We'll get the train back on the rails. Numbered at a 1, number 1 in a 25. Matthew Coronado. Another beautiful card. We got a young gun again of Samuel Helenius. Did I just put the same one there? No, there's two. There's two, I swear. Yeah, so we got two. We got two Helenius. That's amazing. And then we got another Portillo. So we're doubled up on the big Kings Young Guns right now. We got Portillo and Helenius. Times 2. Look at this. What do you know? What do you say? We got Laffy. I really like Laffy. I had him in my fantasy league for a while. But he kind of had a slow start this year. This is gorgeous. I really do like this guy. One of my favorite players right now in the LA Kings. Alex Laferriere autograph. Julie, I always say this every time, but this is way too much. You've gone so far above and beyond. I love this. I'm so happy right now. Like, all these amazing things you've curated is just incredible. Really incredible here, Julie. We got Dustin Wolf, a rookie. Beautiful stuff. I like Dustin Wolf. I know I'm overthinking it, but I hope the Flames don't screw that up. I hope they can keep it. Whoa, yes. I have been looking forward to this one. This is another one I got a heads up on. The Cup. The Cup. Anytime you can add a card, even if it's a base card from the Cup, you can add it to your collection. It is incredible. This is the most expensive set there is. When it comes to hockey cards, I will never in my life, even if I win the lottery, I'll probably never be able to afford to buy a case of the Cup. So to get something like this is just, it's out of this world. It's out of this world. I got to get a thesaurus so I can have better descriptions of these kinds of things when I try to unbox this. But there we go. Brandt Clarke, The Show. Okay. And it keeps going. We got Arjun Nimmala. There we go. That's my second Arjun Nimmala card in my collection. This guy is the future of the Blue Jays. He's currently a shortstop in like the minor leagues, but he can hammer the ball. And I'm sure he'll end up being a corner outfielder when he comes up. But this kid is crazy talented, very good player, and I'm glad the Jays haven't traded him. There's been lots of trades thrown at the Jays over the last 2 seasons trying to get this guy, and I'm glad Shapiro and Atkins have held off and not traded him. We have a Bonilla. This is really cool too. Out of Bowman. We got, oh no. Yeah, so it's Bowman at a 125. That's a very cool numbered card from Bowman. Oh, yes. Look what we got again. Is that 3 now? Hold up. Hold up. 3. We're getting 3. Look at this. Uno, dos, and tres. Julie, I gotta, oh man. Oh man. This is incredible. Julie Farnham from Minnesota, everybody. Round of applause for Julie. Come on. Come on, everybody. Round of applause for Julie. Sip of coffee for Julie. This is incredible. Is everybody from Minnesota this nice? Like, is this... Oh, my God. This is stunning. This card is stunning. Signature masterpiece. I love Brandt Clarke. As I said, one of the best players of all times for the LA Kings. Or sorry, not the LA Kings, the Barrie Colts. Hopefully he'll end up being one of the best players with the LA Kings by the time his career is over. But the numbers this kid put up with the Barrie Colts were incredible. He shattered every record there was for a defenseman, only to have Kayshawn Aitchison beat all his records the following year, which is crazy. So it's been a lot of really good players to come out of the Barrie Colts these last 2 seasons. We'll keep it going. We got Akil Thomas. We got a rookie Akil Thomas Ultimate Collection. Very nice. Very nice stuff. We got a Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore is another awesome player. 99, numbered in a 99. From Ultimate Collection, we got a Kevin Fiala. A lot of nice coming sparkly Parkhurst parallels here. We got the E-Pax Parkhurst Fiala. We got the Doughty. This is unbelievable. If you like, this is like the crown gems for a Kings fan. Like you can't write this stuff up. If you were ever to find a treasure score like Graybeard's Treasure or something for an LA Kings fan, and you open up the treasure chest, this is what you're going to find. I'm opening Graybeard's Treasure here today, or something, some royal famous treasure, I don't know. Insert famous treasure here. We have Gabe Vilardi, that's old school. Gabe Vilardi's been with the Jets for a couple years. That's 23-24 Upper Deck. The Jets, I do like the Jets, you know. They've got a lot of players that I'm quite fond of. Mark Scheifele being one, Gabe Vilardi being one. All those old Kings guys that went over in the Dubois trade. These are beautiful credentials. We got Drew Doughty. Love those. What is that one? Anze Kopitar. Never seen this. Also from Fleer Ultra. Ultra Stars. So many E-Pack cards here. This is beautiful. We got a Kempe. Please sign Kempe. The Kings have still not come around to sign Adrian Kempe. We got Johnny Quick, who's still getting it done. He had a shutout the other night. For the Rangers are just terrible, though. They have been shut out in 5 of 7 games at home this year. They're just awful. Just awful. We got another Matthew Coronado. Matthew Coronado, great player. Dustin Wolf again. There's so many good rookies right now with the Flames. What the hell's going on there? I felt really optimistic about the team after last year. Like, they played above potential. Lots of guys like Kevin Ball and all those guys came out of nowhere and looked great. And now 32nd in the league. So I don't know. 2 beautiful Dustin Wolf cards here. I really like this guy. Excited to see where his career ends up. But he is one of the better goalie prospects to come up into the league over the last couple of years. And look at that one too. We got another Matthew Coronado rookie from Ovation. Beautiful card. And then we got a rookie of Dustin Wolf from EX. That is beauty. This is beautiful stuff. I'm glad we all had that round of applause for Julie Farnham together. That was deserving. I think we should start every video now with a celebratory round of applause for Julie Farnham. All right, we got a couple more cards here that were off to the side. And this one on the top has me quite excited. As I said, I did not... oh, sorry. We need a sip of coffee. We need a sip of coffee, everybody. All right. So, of course, as I said, I only had a couple Arjun Nimmala cards. So this makes this my first ever Arjun Nimmala autograph. That is gorgeous. I'm telling you, in 5 years, this is going to be worth a ton of money. This kid is the real deal. I mean, coming from me, what do I know? I don't know. But that's what everybody's saying. He's putting up great numbers in the minors. He's awesome. So hopefully this guy pans out. That's a beautiful card. Very excited to see where that goes. And then this one's so damn cool. So damn cool. Oh, I talk about it all the time, but I could talk about Final Fantasy VII for hours and hours and hours. We got the Cloud Strife art card from Magic the Gathering. Julie had just pulled that one. I think Zach had gifted her some Magic packs, and now that's been gifted to me. So thanks everybody involved in that. That is gorgeous. I love it. I love it so much. Look at that guy. His Buster Sword weighs more than he does. I don't know. I don't know how his muscle structure works. And then this too. Look at that one. This is gorgeous. This is the newer Vladdy from Bob Ross. The winter version. Kind of looks like it does outside here today. Here, we'll take a little stroll and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Just walked into the wall. What's happening? This came out of nowhere. First week in November. Snow. Anyways, we're back. We're back. Here we go. Here we go. Watch out for the wall. But yes, Bob Ross. There we go, Bob Ross. Love it. One more sip of coffee, and then we're going to find out what this mystery thing's all about here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, we got this. What's in here? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. And my guess, I don't know. Where's my knife? There's my knife. I got my knife. I love this knife. Very old school Winchester knife. I don't know when it was made. We did a little bit of research on it. And I think it was made in the 1940s is what we kind of found out based on all the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. This has been a long time coming. These things are friggin' awesome. I've opened up some of these before. And the reason I have opened up some of these before is because Julie has friggin' hooked me up with these before. I love this. We got some little mini Gundam cards here. I got to get one of these open. So last time, Julie, I did not keep one of these in my sealed pack collection. And I think this time around I have to keep one of these. It's kind of something I regretted. I got so excited to open these that I didn't keep one in my sealed pack collection. But I'm going to keep one for sure. So a puzzle piece. We got a puzzle piece there. Not sure what that will go to. But there's Wingsuit Zero. And then they're both Wingsuit Zero. Just kind of different. Very cool. Very cool, two different images. Love that stuff. I won't lie to you though, the newest Gundam movie, I was not a fan of. It didn't do it for me. It was too, like, I don't want to say kiddie, but it didn't have the grit. It didn't have like the grit to it and all the emotion. It just wasn't doing it for me. Oh boy, everything. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Just let it all fall down. Who cares anymore? There we go. And my favorite part about doing these is going through all these cards the next day or the next week and organizing everything and putting everything into my collection. I love it. I love to photograph these cards and put them on my Instagram. If anybody's on Instagram, check me out. I like to spend a lot of time on there. I like to waste a lot of time on there. But there's some cool people. You can meet some cool card collectors on Instagram. Beware of the scammers. There's lots of scammers anywhere you go in your life. But yeah. Now what we're going to do is what we always do. We got some more packs of Allen & Ginter here, so we're going to rip open the pack of Allen & Ginter to continue our tradition. And we're going to be hunting for the CN Tower right now. We have a Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu on the Houston Astros. Bradley, what's Bradley? Taj Bradley. We got Steven Strasburg, what happened to him? We got Adley Rutschman. That's a nice one. That's one I'm missing for this set, actually. That is wicked. Yeah, it's one of the short prints. I think for this year's Allen & Ginter, there's only like 6 or 7 cards I was missing to finish the set. And I know as a fact that is one of them. That is awesome to get. Very happy there. It's been a long time since I pulled a card from this that I actually need to finish the set. We got Alec Baum. Who told you to put the bomb on? I didn't tell you to put the bomb on. Did I tell you to put the bomb on? And then we got Greg Maddux. So again, I know this has been a long video here today. Thank you so much for everybody who took the time to check out this video. Thank you so much to Julie Farnham for assembling this amazing package of Greybeard's treasures. Thank you to my coffee for being strong and hot. And I guess that's it. Stay warm if it's cold outside where you guys are. Thanks everybody for checking out this video today. I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the pulls.